That was fun. Okay. Matthias's scepter. It's really not all that good. Sadly. Okay, let me figure out how to do that quest where I get the item I want from here. Because it's like a 50% XP, and there's one that's 50% JP accessory. And I want both of them. Okay, so we're gonna get the JP one. This way, don't tell me on Saint. Okay, so we gotta travel the Saints Bridge. Okay. You gotta find a meal. Here we go. How did we not steal from you? I could have sworn I came through and, like, stole everything from everybody. Oh, well. Maybe they were just harder to steal from, and now that we're level 70, that's the deal? I don't know. But whatever it be. Nate's been acting strange lately. He just sighs all the time. I wonder what happened. He's sick. Or at least that's what the grown-ups say. They say he can't be cured with medicine. Oh no, what do we do? I want to be friends with Melanie, but how? I wonder what she thinks of me. Aw. Oh. Okay, he's lovesick. It looks like it's getting worse. Yeah. I wish we could find a cure. Do you know what it's called, Daryl? I think they call it lovesickness. Okay, travel right across the bridge to find a bully NPC. Okay. So we have to go find the bully NPC, and we have to steal from him. Oh. You. I know this flower. This is Melanie's favorite. Why don't you give it to her then? I'm sure she'll be happy if you have it. I'll give it a try, thanks. Melanie? Yes? I got this for you. Do you want it? I heard you like flowers, and I hope you like me too. Great job, Nate. Yeah. Melanie? I'm sorry, but I can't take this flower from you. You see, I like Emil. Aw, poor Nate. Me? Oh no, that was supposed to be a secret. Hey, Nate. I was surprised too. Oh, what should I say? What's the problem now? You've both done nothing wrong. So cheer up already. We're all friends here, aren't we? You're right, Daryl. We're friends, and I'm going to help Nate however I can. Thank you. But right now, I'd like to be alone. Sorry. Poor Nate. I've only ever seen grown-ups with that look on their face. Does that mean he's becoming a grown-up too? There we go. Badge of friendship.
Fair and well.
Okay, so we finished this guy's quest. Let's go ahead and steal all his stuff first.
Fair and...
This notebook belonged to the Lander family. Ah, here. A secret hiding place. That must be where the treasure lies, so I was right all along. I tell near everyone everyone I meet that I'll be a great treasure hunter. But most folk just laugh. Stop the idle dreaming and live in the real world, they say. But being a treasure hunter is all about dreaming. It's in the nature of the trade. Mayhap it was just a childish fancy that I'd done better to forget when I grew to be a man. But I don't see how I could. Might as well tell a man to stop living. Today's the day I leave farming behind and become the treasure hunter I was meant to be. And it's all thanks to you. We'll meet again, friend, out there on the winding roads. I hope you're not making a mistake there, buddy. Let's check we have this chick's quest done. Not yet, okay. We need to find somebody to guide. Poison Slash, you're level 6. Panacea. Let's check the guards out here. Mental degradation. Sweeping Slash. The mental degradation for my party might actually be pretty good. Ooh, we found somebody. She casts the dark magic version of the sorcerer one, the one that hits 3 times. So that's very good. Her health is good. Okay, let's go ahead and save right here. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a 5 to 10 minute break, and when I come back, we will start Ulbricht's story. So, I will see you shortly. Alright, welcome back. Okay, let's get going with Ulbrich's quest. Oh, we have some travel banter from walking in here. 3 characters, okay. What's with the 2 rings on your necklace, Honnet? They aren't keepsakes from my parents. I touch them for good luck before hunt. A foolish superstition, I know. But I remember holding it tight before my first hunt. After that, it became a habit. I guess hunters need all the luck they can get. So I'm not surprised they believe in things like charms and rituals. I don't think it's limited to hunters. I have one as well. You mean praying to the flame? No, not exactly. Every morning, after reading scripture, I wish for a blessed day, before carefully placing a bookmark between the pages I had been reading. The bookmark I use is actually a pressed flower that I picked from a secret place I know. It's a fine ritual. May it continueth to bless in thy days. Oh, I do hope so. What about you, Therian? Do you have rituals or superstitions? Of course. Thievery is as prey to fortune's caprice as hunting. So what are thy superstitions? When I break into a house, I always enter with my right foot. And I knock on the door first, lightly, of course. I never look portraits in the eye or steal from children's saving boxes. Also, stay, how many hast thou? As many as I need to make off with my prize. I cannot decide if that makes you overly superstitious or eminently practical. Oh man, so there's probably a ton of those little banters now that if you can like randomly get them from having certain people in your party and then having them appear in the tavern. Oh god. Hear a tale. Chapter 4 for Ulbrich. You make your way to Riverford, where you hope to find the mercenary Werner, the man behind the fall of Hornburg. The story so far. In Wellspring, Ulbrich reunited with Erhardt. It was there that his erstwhile comrade had sought atonement for his deeds. The two crossed blades, and with that act, the truth was told. Erhardt told Ulbrich about Werner, a former sellsword, and the very man who had orchestrated the fall of Hornburg. Such a fiend is too dangerous for this world. I will stop him. I must. Gone are the doubts that plagued Ulbrich's heart. To protect the people from harm, this is why he wields his blade. As he came to Riverford, the very air was thick with unease and fear. Oi, you. If you want in town, get in queue and wait your turn with the rest. Why? I just walked in. Queue? Oh, I beg your pardon. A gentleman, I presume, unless I misjudged your polished bearing. Tell me, sir, what brings you to this town?
The truth is,
I'm looking for a man.
Is that
Indeed.
so?
I take it this is your first visit, so let me give you some free advice. You'll be wanting to press a few leaves into the palms of the guards. There's a toll? Not a toll as such. You see, the Lord here.
What?
Eh? What's that you say about a toll? I nae heard naught of that before.
Hoy.
Shut your gob. And what's this tincture in your sack? Smuggler, are you?
What?
What? That ain't mine. I swear on me mother's grave. Of course it ain't. I'd suggest you confess your crimes here and now, unless you'd rather tell it to the Master-at-Arms. And that, good sir, is why you'll want some spare coin at the ready. By the law. But the law. Those men are the law here. Their rule is absolute, I'm sorry to say. Well then how about I just smack them up a few times? No doubt that potion was the guard's own. Defy them at your peril. A pretext to toss you in their gaol is at the ready. Like I said.
What?
How about I just fucking kill them? I'll just, take them out back and, beat them over the head until they're dead. Does no one bring them to task for their deeds?
Afraid not.
Not I. I can tell you that. I do exactly as they tell me, as should you. Yeah, well, okay. I still say we just beat them up. Punishment is swift and harsh here, both for those who have broken the law and those who have not. A handful of leaves, sir, is my advice. The more you can spare, the better. I only pray that poor traveler has the wits and means to give the soldiers what they seek. Else.
Swoons.
And what of the lord of this place? He does nothing to stop this mummery. He encourages it. You see, ever since Lord Werner took over here. Oh wait, stop prattling and start moving. Yes, sir. 1,000 pardons. My turn, perhaps. We'll meet again inside. Aye. Warner is the Lord. By the gods, what happened here? Oh, I hope it gives me the option to not pay. Another scruffy vagabond. Let's see what rubbish you're totting in that bag.
Whoa.
Will this do?
Whoa.
Oh, quick on the uptake, this one. Keep that up and you'll do alright in this town, mate.
Very well.
Might I ask a question, good sir? About this man, Warner.
Huh?
That's the Lord Warner to the likes of ye. What business could ye be having with his lordship?
No.
No business, friend. Just wondering what kind of man Lord Werner is. He's bleeding wonderful here. Best thing would ever happen in this town. Now piss off. We got work to do.
I see.
By your leave. There was fear in those eyes. Sellsword captain turned provincial lord. This Warner has certainly moved up in the world. Yeah, and we're gonna move him down. What is this? Ain't never seen a pirate before? It's for his lordship's burning. Once a month, some poor saps get tied to them stakes and burned alive for their sins.
Indeed.
4 this month, 4 last month, and 4 the month after that, too. The law of the land it is.
It cannot be.
Used to be outlaws and rogues that what got burned. But it weren't long before it were drunks and beggars up there for their slightest crimes. Shouldn't say this out loud, but nowadays all it takes is a cavil at his lordship's rule. What? And thus the pall that oppresses this place. No one knows who will finger you for what, so we creep about like mice, doing our best not to be noticed. Tried to scrap her, too, and poof. Just looking guilty or something will seal the deal. So, traveler, Now you know what the kind of place you've fetched up into. Best finish your business and be on your way soon as you can. What dialect is all this language? It's so hard to read. It must not be American English at all. It's got to be like something else. Just throughout this entire game. Now, if you excuse me.
I see.
Burning people at the stake? How horrible. It is a dreadful way to die. The final moments are agony. But that makes it all the more effective as a lesson to others. Those who would rule with terror must embrace terror. Wrongdoers need to be punished. Everyone agrees with that. But this goes beyond justice. Just so. I grow sad thinking about the poor people who live here. This cannot be allowed to go on. We have to do something. Agreed. Yet if we act too hastily, we shall lose all hope of saving them. We must have patience if we are to prevail. So we just stand by and watch. Is that it? It is hard to do so, but yes. You. I met you in the square. What are... listen, mate. You never see me, alright? Is he there?
Let none escape!
He can't have gone far. Sniff him out.
Oi!
Oi, you. Seen anyone dodgy looking come this way? Running for dear life at like as not? Dodgy? A rebel. A man plotting dark schemes against his lordship himself.
Indeed.
Sounds like a dangerous man. I did not see one suspicious fellow running hard in that direction. Or I did see one suspicious fellow running hard in that direction.
That's right.
That must be him. Come on. We'll corner him corner the rat.
Are you hurt?
They're gone. You can breathe easy now. God bless you, mate.
Well,
Tell me, why were they after you? Couldn't rightly say.
I see.
They said you are a rebel, that you are plotting against the Lord. An organized resistance could help me get close to Warner. Listen, I came to this place in search of this Warner. Are there others who fight for your cause? If you have a leader, pray take me to him. God's teeth, are you daft? I can't be introducing strangers what I barely know. But let me tell you more about me. I know how to swing a blade, for one. Reckon as much. You got that air about you. Being me, this ain't something but ain't me, this ain't summit I can go deciding on me own. Oh my god. Alright, how's this? Prove you know how to use that blade of yours. There's a man back in the square what wears a red hat. He's with us. He's the strongest we got. If you can beat him, then I'll introduce you to the boss, alright?
As you wish.
If that's what it takes. But you promise me something, alright? You lose, you make yourself scarce, and never come back here again.
I see.
You have my word. I'll go ahead and warn him. You find me when you're ready. Actually, while we're here, let's see if we've gotten this person's quest. Nope. He's the one. He is. Want to see if he can use that sword of his?
Ready when you are.
Very well. I'm ready when you are. How strong are you? You are a 7. Well, okay. Unfortunately for you, I don't think this is going to go well.
It's a good day for battle. Now then. Victory! How about you? Now then.
I don't even want to waste SP.
The battle is
Yeah, if you're gonna start poisoning me, I'm just gonna seriously wreck your face, buddy.
the battle is out of my way. Victory.
Here I
out of
am,
my
dueling you
way.
fair and square, not using any cheap tricks, just
Now,
using my sword, and you try to poison me. Things will not go pretty for you if you do that again.
my way.
I don't even care if it doesn't poison me, if you even try to poison me again. Alright, buddy. Oh, man. I warned ya.
My way is on. Windhild fights with us. The thrill of the fight.
I yield. There's no doubt in this one's strength.
Indeed.
I did my part. Now it's your turn. I would meet with your leader at once. Deal's a deal. My name's Reggie, by the way. Come on, I'll take you to the den.
Ho!
Boss, got someone here you might want to meet.
Well met.
So I've heard. Welcome, sir. You may call me Harold. I understand that you're Sir Ulbrich. That's a weird spelling of Harold, by the way. I guess it's Harold, not I don't know. What? How do you know my name? Word of your deeds in Wellspring reached me some time ago. Captain Bale and I speak quite often, you see.
Well,
He's a good man. But if you'll excuse me, I'll get straight to the point. I must know everything you can tell me about this Lord Werner. Of course, but perhaps you will first do me the honor of explaining what business you have with him. I want to kill him?
Yes.
A former sellsword captain. Yes, Werner is certainly that. As the saying goes, know thine enemy. Let it suffice to say I've taken a great interest in the man's past.
Indeed.
Very prudent of you.
The truth is...
Werner claims noble blood, but closer examination reveals that what titles he possesses were bought with gold. He accused the former lord of these lands of larceny and pillage, and won the support of the common folk. Even the burghers were persuaded to make common cause, and soon enough he had them proclaim him the new lord. But once he took power, that's when the terror began.
Swoons.
Terror? Death by fire for criminals, with executions held once per month. The populace initially hailed the new regime. Many were happy to see villains and blackguards get their compupence, whatever. But it did not end there.
Yes.
Just so. How many murderers can one town harbor, after all? Pickpockets and swindlers were next. Then a dishonest merchant. Any peccadillo became a capital offense. I've never heard of most of these words. In time, mere accusation was enough to land a man on the pyre. Even the clearest calumny. What? And yet, by this time, no one dared raise their voice in opposition. Some had early on, but when they appeared tied to the stakes at the next burning, the rest understood that in silence lay their only hope for survival. But you resist this despot, and so do others like you. We do. Many of us have been forced to look on as family and friends, falsely accused, were taken by the flames. I am one of them. Werner accused the former lord of corruption, but those accusations were lies. I know. The former lord is my father. And so I have taken it upon myself to restore his honor and name, and to free the people of this domain from Werner's tyranny. With each passing day, our ranks grow. At long last, we are poised, ready to strike.
Well then.
You give me reason to believe we have common cause in this undertaking. Will you join us, Sir Ulbrich?
Indeed.
Even if this tyrant were not the man I seek, I'd have reason enough to join you. My sword is yours.
I am thankful.
Fair befall you, sir. Your presence gives us all courage.
Well then.
Now, without further ado, allow me to explain our plot. First, we shall launch a diversionary attack in the square, and draw as many of Werner's men as we can. Then our best swordsmen shall infiltrate the Lord's mansion by way of a secret passage known only to me. It is a simple simple enough plan, but such are the best in the revolution and war. Prepare as you will, then come to me again when you are ready to fight.
As you wish.
Understood. I will do just that. So this is how Werner chooses to rule. He thinks he can intimidate people into obedience. And he's not wrong either. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people don't scare easy. Like you, for example. Yeah, like me. When I was a kid, I had my share of beatings from people who thought they could break me. But I'd shrug it off and vowed that no one would ever tell me what to do. You are saying Harold and his friends are also such men. Maybe, but But the question is, can you trust them? The more men we can recruit to the cause, the better our chance of success. It's going to take more than just numbers. Agreed. But there are many ways to win a battle. Huh. Sounds like you have something up your sleeve. Color me interested. Let's go rest, and then we'll save, and then we will proceed on.
Well then.
Then follow me. My father had this passage. Oh my god. My father had this passage constructed as an escape route in the event of a siege. Never did I dream I would one day use it to break into our home. You know, I think part of the reason I'm having so much trouble with this is I spent way too much time in Japan not speaking English and only speaking Japanese. Our men in the square have begun their feint, but they will not be able to hold out for long once Warner's men arrive.
Come.
We must move quickly. Oh, I see a purple chest and I want that chest. Give it to me. How do I get that? I want it.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Here I go! Feel the power!
Out of my way.
Now then. Come if you dare.
I'll not be defeated.
So I could break some of them. Or I could just heal.
Let your wounds be healed.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
Out of my way. The winds of fortune howl.
What to do?
I think we're actually just gonna give them light runes.
Light! Well then,
And I think I am gonna go for a break
Glacius Quante!
and possibly a kill. Yeah. Figured that was gonna be the case. Can't boost. Let's go ahead and take this thing out.
Which
Where's the nearest tavern?
Imperial Helm. Oh. It's not that good. Yeah, I probably shouldn't expect too much from stuff in these areas because I've gone through basically all the bonus dungeons that I can. I think there's one that I can't do until after I've actually beaten the game, and I've done every other one. So we have all the gear we can get from those.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Out of my way.
My turn now.
I know wind doesn't work.
Glacius Claw.
Yeah, apparently ice doesn't either.
Now then. Come if you dare.
What to do? Feel the power.
Ah! Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down.
I will not be defeated. Ignis Ardere. Here I go. Catch me if you can.
Wonder what these things are weak against.
Too slow.
Adam. I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show.
Well, they're weak against Aber's Reckoning.
And that's that.
Ready or not, here I come.
Out of my way.
Fuck this.
I will not be defeated. Glacius Claw. My turn now.
And just in case this lasts another
Feel the power.
round, we'll do this. I mean, it's going to go to the next round, of course, but
Victory shall be mine.
we'll still get this up.
My turn.
Fuck this.
What to do? Ice.
The battle is truly joined. With each battle, I grow stronger.
I just went this way, didn't? Oh no, I was going this way. Really thinking of doing that just so I can get Abra's Reckoning going quicker.
Come.
Only a short ways to go now. I thank you again for your aid, my friends. Today, Warner's reign of terror comes to an end. Reign of terror, do you call it? Strong and able rule, say we. Look out!
But
What the?
Demons take
Out of my way. Demons take them, but these two will not fall easily. He's dangerous, that one. Deal with him. Yes, Lord Werner. Yes, your lordship.
Well,
You're as easy to read as that lily-livered father of yours. As we speak, my men are squashing what remains of your diversionary farce in the town square.
damn it.
Werner, but how did you... You gods. You really are your father's son, aren't you? It was immediately obvious the riot in the square was merely a distraction, all that hubbub to such little aim. It hardly required a scholar's deduction to determine where the main strike was to fall. What a feeble, flaccid scheme. Better you had burned down the entire city. Did concern for your fellow citizens hold you back? As though you had the latitude for such a charity. You needn't answer. You can ponder your folly while you await your fate in the gallows. I was worried we might run out of scoundrels for the pyres. Now, thanks to you, we'll have plenty for months to come. The people will be most grateful for the respite, I don't doubt.
Werner!
Rotten hell, you murderous brute. Oh, it's not Werner, it's Werner. My bad.
Do it.
Fire. I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
Spare us! We surrender!
Someone stop them! Gods have mercy!
is this my fate again? Must I stand by and watch helplessly? Watch while those I swore to protect are cut down before me.
Sir Ulbrich, look out!
Ah! Damn it all!
Did he say Ulbrich? Ah, the unbending blade in the flesh. Unbending blade of... where was it again? Your sovereignty escapes me.
Silence, you cur! I have sworn an oath to defend these people from your treachery.
Aye, he has the right of it. We'll protect them. Together.
Well, I'll be damned.
What are you doing here?
Wellspring was out of danger. Found myself at a loose end. So here I am. Been a while, Werner. Or is it your lordship? Moved up in the world since we last met, you have.
Now here's a pair I never thought I'd see reunited.
A few moons ago, I'd have been as surprised as you are. But here we are, nonetheless. Two swords standing as one. For friendship, and for those we would protect, the twin blades of Hornburg will fight together once more. Right, Ulbrich, you with me?
Shoulder to shoulder, old friend. That is why I wield this blade. Have at you!
What demons are they? My eyes can't follow their blades.
Stand and fight, you cowards, or you'll feel my blade! Well, what about the rest of you cravens? Better fancy your chances with them, or with me?
That's more like it.
Leave the lackeys to me. You go after Werner. He's not one to flee so easily. He's just buying time. Though for what, the gods only know.
These men are ruled by fear and violence. The mind that yoked them can be spared no quarter. Thank you, Earhart. I leave this place in your hands.
Godspeed, my friend.
All right.
Yahoo! Earhart saved the day. Only nick of time. He took far too long to reach us. I thought we were all done for. I'm so glad he showed up when he did. Tressa, we were perfectly fine. 'Tis as if he deliberately left it to the last possible moment. You know, you don't have to be so serious all the time. But I am not happy either. Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure I saw you smiling back there. You can't fool me, Sir Ulbrich. Let's go. Ha. Men are so funny when they try to hide their feelings. Are we now, Tressa? That change I just made there was for exploring purposes.
Let us fight with honor.
Well then. Glacius Quantum!
My turn. The battle is truly joy. Come if you dare.
My turn now! Feel the power! Ah!
Have at you.
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
Basically, so I can get that up faster.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Wait, what? Why can't I go in there? Is that... How do we get in there? I guess we have to come back around? Okay.
I will battle.
The
The winds of fortune howl.
Here I go! Feel the power!
Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare.
My turn now. Glacius Quadet!
That did nothing. That did something. And that did nothing.
I'll do my best. Bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn. I'm ready. Time to steal the show. And that's that.
Blizzard Amulet, okay. You know, before long, we're gonna have stuff to where if we run into a foe that uses like 1 or 2 types of magic, we're gonna be able to like nullify all of its damage on the entire party.
Open for business.
Now then. Come if you dare.
The winds of fortune howl.
My turn now. Glacius Quadet! Here I go! Feel the power!
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
It's so
Where's
good
the
now.
nearest tavern?
He deals so much damage with Aber's Reckoning now, it's not even funny. Man, Tressa, girl, you're just finding all the money. Oh, this takes us out here. Okay. Guess we'll go up top first and explore up here. Clarity Stone. How many is that? 4. Okay, so finally we can fully prevent confusion on the whole party.
Ready or not, here I come!
The battle is truly joined. Come if you dare.
I'll do my best. Ignis Ardere!
Okay.
What to do?
Still don't know what those things are weak against. The front ones.
Feel the power.
What are they called? Dark? Oh, they're probably weak to light.
I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show. Don't start things you can't finish.
Rune hatchet. I already have one of those. It's good to have multiple though. Yeah. In case I do switch Ophelia back to an apothecary, then I'll have two of them.
Step right up.
Try this.
Well then. Glacius clocked in. What to do? Light.
The battle is truly
Out of my way. I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show. And that's that.
I don't know. I may have made myself too powerful. To be fair, before it was kind of annoying how long battles could be, but now it's almost too easy. I mean, the game was very easy to begin with, and then we started fighting some bosses that were quite difficult, and that was really fun. And we fought a few of them that were not so fun because they just did some stupid stuff. But now we're kind of back to, for the most part, being too easy. Even more so than before.
How about you? Come, if you dare.
Out of my way.
My turn now. Glacius clocked in. What to do? Ice.
I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show. And that's that.
That's enough, Werner. Your villainy ends here.
Villainy, eh? What a waste of a good sword.
What? What nonsense are you spouting now?
A warrior of your skill and repute serving as a glorified bodyguard for paupers and peasants. It isn't too late to find yourself a more worthy cause. Join me as captain of my guard. I will see that you are well compensated.
The flame take you and all you stand for. This sword would cut down 100 tyrants like you to protect the life of a single innocent and defenseless man.
Is that truly why you lug that steel around? For the sake of churls you hardly know? God's teeth. They grew fools thick and fast in that Hornburg of yours. Tell me, what harvest do you reap with your selfless valor? The gratitude of the rabble? Preening self-regard? You self-righteous oaf! The only cause a man needs is himself. Might is the one truth before which all things must yield. History has shown us this time and again.
What do you know of truth?
All I need to know. Or have you forgotten? You once wielded your sword for the sake of king and kingdom. How did that work out for you, eh, Sir Alberic? Your blade may be unbending, but did the man not break?
I cannot deny this. I failed both king and kingdom, and became a prisoner of my own past.
So why do you persist in this folly? Join me, and together we can...
But on this journey, I have learned something new. To protect someone is to gaze into the future with eyes unclouded.
What is this starry-eyed hogwash you speak?
To gaze into their future, and the world they would one day build. A bright future that we might share together. This is for what I fight. This is why I must protect those in need. Tell me, Werner, who stands by you? When you look to the future, who gazes with you over the bleak landscape that your might has seized?
Enough prattle, fool! My future is as boundless as my power and ambition. No one can stand with me, for I need no man.
You are deaf to reason because you have nothing of substance to protect. And so, it falls to my sword to speak the truth. I will not fail.
He's riding a horse indoors. The Aura of Dread. That makes me wonder if he's able to cause instant death. Can I steal from you? Unable to collect. God. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe it is time to drop Merchant.
Victory shall be mine. Come, if you dare.
Well then. Ignis our dare. What to do? Feel the power.
Out of my way.
Try this.
Well then. Glacius Quantum!
Stand firm.
Oh, we are about to trivialize this fight.
Here I go!
Sidestep.
We begin! Well then. Bring about a miracle of healing!
Yeah, actually, no, I don't really care. Let's go ahead and Thief Aber's Reckoning.
Steal the show.
Too slow. Too slow. Come if you dare.
Here I go! Catch me begin!
We're gonna do that again, too.
Here! Catch me begin!
My turn.
Too slow.
Well then. The nitrous connect! Here I go! The nitrous connect! Let's do this! Feel the power!
Out of my way.
Now then, my blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
And I purposely not using the War Master one yet. I didn't want the to be too easy.
Let's do this!
Well, I was going to do Rune Lord, but I don't know what it's weak against now because of that, so let's go ahead and sidestep some more.
We begin!
Therian is actually going to donate all his BP to her.
Here you go.
I'll do my best! Fantastic!
Okay, so Wind works.
How about you?
We know Knife did work. What about Axe? Nice. Okay, we found one.
Nice try! I'll not be defeated! Fantastic!
Can't really do anything to him. So let's go ahead and Armor Corrosive.
I see through the defenses.
Now then.
My turn now! Wind!
Out of my way.
My turn. Here I go! Fantastic! What to do? Catch me begin!
How about you?
here.
Try. My turn now.
Hmm.
The nitrous command. What to do? Feel the
Rune Lord is
power.
awesome. I love Rune Lord. This is one of my favorite
my
jobs so
way.
far.
There. Victory shall be mine. Now then.
I'll not be defeated. Break the bounds.
Here.
Here I go. Wind.
Over here.
Nice. I love Rune Lord. It's so good. Werner's sword, huh?
It is over. Now, before you die, tell me this. Why Hornburg?
The gate of Finis.
The what of what?
The gate of Finis lies in Hornburg. I had to have it.
You destroyed a proud and prosperous realm, led countless multitudes to their deaths, all for some gate? You thought that a price worth paying?
We all hold the worth of men and nations in different measure.
No, wait!
A sword to protect the weak. Look at this point, fool. It was made for killing, and you are a killer as much as I. I spit on your cause, your justice. I will not die by your sorry blade. No, I shall go out on my own terms. Rot in hell, false knight.
Three days passed since the successful uprising. With the death of their lord, Werner's lackeys laid down their arms, and so peace and freedom returned to Riverford.
Hail!
Who goes there? It's just me, your old mate Reggie. Just wanted to say my thanks.
Well,
Ah, of course, come in.
Ah,
Oh, you're here too, are you? You know each other.
Ha!
After you helped him in the alley off the square, you ran into each other. He told me where I might find you. Thank you for that, by the way, or by the by.
Ho-ho!
'Twas the least I could do, good sir. Besides, it's us what should be saying thanks. Hang me, but if you two hadn't fetched up in our town, we are forever in your debt.
No.
We simply did what had to be done. It won't be easy, but we started putting the pieces back together. Lord Harold's back in his rightful place, and working to bring everyone together again. Werner's reign left a lot of bitterness and hurt, but most of the wounds should heal with time and patience. Just so. Your fate and future are in your own hands once more. Exactly right, sir. And we're going to make sure we do things proper from now on. Werner said before he died that every man measures the worth of lives and nations differently. For all his vices, the man may have a point. At the end of the day, I'm just a man with a sword and nothing more. But I can wield that sword for a cause, for a future far greater than my own worth. Men like us, protecting those we care for is all we can do in this world.
I see.
Perhaps so. And yet, when I look through this window and see what we have wrought here, I know we've done enough.
How long has it been since I left? It's as if nothing has changed.
Criven, sir! You always was quick as lightning, and you ain't slowed down none that I could tell.
Good thing, too. Else I might have had the tip of your blade sticking out my back right now.
Nay, could never get one over on you, sir. That's why I never hold back.
Then let's pray that it continues to be so. Still, you have been training hard, I see. You swing a heavier blade than before.
I do?
Aye, and quicker too. How fare the others?
Crivens, what am I thinking? I've got to run and tell the others you're back. They'll dance a jig to hear the news, I wager.
While pursuing the mystery left by Werner's dying words, I stopped over in my second home. Erhardt, likewise, returned to Wellspring. He had to go back, he said, and watch over those he'd sworn to protect. When I found my answer, when I realized the cause I truly fought for, faces came unbidden to my mind. To all who need me, this oath I offer. Whenever my strength is needed, I shall come to where you are, and I shall wield my sword to protect you. I have much more to protect now than I did when my journey started. And I know that if I am to fulfill my vow, I must grow stronger still.
Hang me, but the boy spoke true. It's Sir Ulbricht in the flesh.
Sir Ulbricht!
Welcome home, sir.
It's good to be back.
Alright, well that's Ulbrich's story done.